Great, thank you. Our next item is a change of zone, number 1393, Americana Bayside, MRRPC, for potential discussion as to the director's determination as to compliance with conditions of approval.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I can assist with this. Just to assist Commissioner Wingate, when the microphones, a certain number are reached, it will turn the last one off. So you may notice that your microphone automatically turns off.
I have to abstain from this.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that's it. there you go. Anyway, Mr. Chairman. There you go. but that's just an auto feature of the microphones, is that once a certain number is reached, they start turning off. So just.
Okay. And I'm also not going to participate in this one.
So. Sure. To explain, Mr. Chairman, the office has received a request from the Homeowners Association of the Americana Bayside Community Association, which the Commission may recall was a residential plan community approved all the way back it was change of zone 1393, which was approved in February of 2001. And the request was to clarify the conditions of approval. And in researching this, I prepared a memo. And essentially, I wanted to bring it to the Commission to get the Commission's blessing on the research and the findings that we've made. And Condition 17 requires that the applicant shall provide adequate security for the development. And then it goes on to state that security should include a 24-hour emergency centre, sufficient staff, and vehicles with increasing staff to coincide with increasing occupants for the project. And the significance of this is we looked into the history of the development, and we also reached out to the developer to obtain information. In staff's analysis of this, the condition says that the applicant shall provide adequate security, but then it says it should include a 24-hour emergency centre. And the interpretation that's been prepared is that this doesn't necessarily dictate that the developer has to provide a physical building. It just states that adequate security is to be provided. And having received information from the developer as to all the security measures that are provided in that development, we've not put that in your packet deliberately because that's sensitive information as to the security of the development. But having worked with the developer and reviewed all of that, I'm satisfied that adequate security has been provided and it is available on a 24-hour basis through technology rather than a building. So on that basis, I've prepared a memo which is essentially a director's determination saying that from the evidence available to us, this condition has been complied with. I wanted to bring it to the Commission just to get your blessing on that before we issued it. So and copies are included on your desk. So
should we have a motion on this?
I don't think it requires a motion other than to just, unless there's any discussion or comments.
I agree that they're living up to the agreement in the motion or in the approval. I think they're living up to the specification and the approval with security as per the director's comments.
It does give us pause to think about future, when you put in conditions, just to make sure that they're clear as to what they mean. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's always a challenge.
That's always the challenge.
It's always been a challenge, and it's gotten better, but it doesn't get easier.
Yeah.
It has gotten better, but it does not get easier. Mr. Whitehouse, I believe I'm satisfied with your determination.
I trust your judgment on this as well.
Oh, thank you. We can issue the letter. Thank you.
Okay, there we go. Very good.